When I talk, I know this word. But when it is time for you to use and talk in your normal conversation, it doesn't come because your audio memory is sharp. When you are reading that, you will see, oh, stunning, glamorous, beautiful,
I know
gorgeous,
that.
delicious, palatable, delectable, all these words you know. But when it's time for you to speak and using these words, it doesn't come in a natural way. Imagine you have a lot of knowledge about English. Will you be able to speak? I'll give you five buckets.
Okay, sir.
Five buckets, and you have to fill up these buckets to
Okay.
become a fluent speaker. Your resources to
Okay.
gain, to gather knowledge.
And that
So
is you.
first basket, that's me.
Now, am I audible?
Yeah, now you're audible. And how about my
How are you,
audio?
sir? Good
My
evening.
audio, good. How is my?
Everything clear.
Okay, very good. And how was your day
It was amazing, productive because I had so many sessions with English tutor, and
today?
I had one.
How many sessions you take a day?
I think three sessions I had.
So how was
Yes.
that English Yaari sessions? What were the topics?
Yes,
Or
sir.
you
Today I
spoke all
talked.
that?
I talked with I think Sunila ma'am. The
Sunila,
name
yes,
Sunila ma'am.
crop cut.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. He's from
She's
Mumbai.
incredible.
Mumbai.
She's so like so smart and so brilliant and so appealing and invigorating. So I'm learning
Invigorating.
so many things from her because she's also doing some kind of social work. I also have this desire to start working as a social worker, and I used to do work in a NGO. I worked there for 4 to 5 years, and I have experience, and I want to restart that, and very
Wow.
soon I will start that. And one more teacher, I talked with her. She was also doing uh, social kind of work for some kind of cancer. She was working,
Okay.
so I got so many ideas from them.
Yeah. Okay. So what were the topics they were discussing? Was it random topic,
We're
off the
talking
bat
about like
topic?
NGOs, NGOs and
NGO,
social
talking
life.
about
Yes.
NGOs. Right.
And one more
So
teacher we talked about, I think, I don't know her name. She was talking about before married life, after married life, and travel. Yeah, that's all.
very good.
And I was eagerly waiting for your sessions.
Right. So you do you run a YouTube channel?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Housewife English Corner.
House of English Corners.
Housewife English Corner.
Housewives English Corner.
Yes, sir.
Right.
And I run Facebook page also with
Okay.
the same name.
So you are wearing multiple, many hats. You are a YouTuber, you are a learner, you are a teacher, you are a housewife, and you are an entrepreneur.
Yeah, we can say I'm a mother also.
You are a mother. You're wearing many hats.
I'm wearing many
Many
hats.
hats. So when we talk about language learning and to developing this skill
Yes,
of
sir.
English language, we need to look into different aspects of learning English and to mastering these skills of fluency to become an articulate and a fluent speaker. Right. So the first requirement, I'll give you five buckets.
Okay, sir.
Five buckets, and you have to fill up these buckets to
Okay.
become a fluent speaker. So the first requirement to be an improved, better articulate speaker is you should have proper knowledge of this language.
Okay.
So you
Mm-hmm.
have to fill the basket or the bucket number one with knowledge in English. The knowledge in English means English grammar, English
Mm-hmm.
structure, sentence structure, vocabulary, idioms, phrases, usages, pronunciation, accent, many things you can learn. So this is bucket number one. How is your knowledge in this language?
I know so many things as like
Mhm.
passive, active voice, conditional sentences. That's my
Wow,
favorite.
you see,
Yeah,
you have
and
the knowledge about all those things. Mm.
yes,
You have, you know, what are the parts of
also.
speech, what is a sentence, what is a word, what is a
Hmm.
sentence, what is a phrase, what is a clause, what are parts of speech like a noun, pronoun, adjective, verb, adverb, all these things, you know. What is a passive voice, how to use a passive voice, what is active voice, what is question tags, how to ask a question, and what are determiners, what is reported speech,
Hmm.
direct speech, indirect speech, many and different types of sentences, simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, compound complex sentence.
There are
So
many
these are
sentences.
all your knowledge. So you have filled your basket with enough knowledge, I believe.
Almost.
Okay. Now, if imagine you have a lot of knowledge about English, will you be able to speak English?
No, no.
What is the next basket? Next
Taking
bucket, you have
practice.
to speak. You have to make use of these knowledge into a skill.
Okay.
Practice this knowledge. Make use
Hmm.
of this knowledge. So the practice is the next basket. So knowledge basket is full, but your practice basket is half full. You have to
Powerful.
fill it up by practice and practice and practice and practice, right?
Yes, sir.
And third basket is to practice. How do you practice? People say, "Oh, practice. You speak a lot of English. You have to like to speak 2 hours a day, 3 hours a day. With whom will you speak?"
Hmm.
Third basket is your network. The
Network.
network, the people through which you can communicate, to whom you can communicate. You have to make some network of friends, colleagues, coaches like us, okay, peers, neighborhood, relatives, extended family members. So with whom you can speak in English. Do you have, so how is your network of spoken English?
Sir, we have so many groups on WhatsApp in which like some groups are ladies groups, some groups are gents, like mixed. And we practice there. Sometimes we don't want to have this type of video call session, so
Mhm.
we can have session on phone calls. So in this way we practice. And these days I'm using Joestock application also, where I practice whenever I get free time. I want to talk to somebody, so I just make a call on Joestock. So in this way I try to speak. I utilize my time.
Utilize. So your knowledge, and you have improved your skill, or you have practiced how to, you know, how to utilize that knowledge. And for that, you need some good network of people. And that you see, sometimes I used to suggest people, like, you know, you can take some random calls, like
Okay.
you get a lot of advertisements in the newspapers. One car is for sale, one apartment is for sale. Call
Wow.
them and talk to them. Hey, I saw one advertisement in the Hindu newspaper. You are selling your
That's
three
good
BHK,
idea.
three bedroom house, 3 bedroom hall kitchen. You are selling. So may I know the details? Where it is exactly located? What is the asking rate? Is it an apartment or is it a flat? What are the amenities they are offering? Do you have a better association? Do you have a covered car parking? Do you have a children play area? Is there any swimming pool? You talk to them. Whatever you have learned, whatever you practice, this is the different way. Okay, daily make sure you talk to 2 3 people like this, strangers. So when you are
Sure.
talking strangers, that too through a telephone, so you won't be like hesitant to talk.
Mm.
Because that person, you don't know who is that person, and he will not be judgmental, because he is
Yeah.
eager to sell his property, his car, or whatever he is planning to sell. So he will treat you with utmost respect, because you are a prospective buyer. So he will divulge all the details, so you can tell at the end, thank you very much, thank you for your time, and I'll get back to you.
Yes, sure, sir. I will definitely try. And
Next.
sometimes I to do this, sir. Seriously.
Yeah,
But I used to call to the customer cares only.
yeah, anybody. Like someone will say, oh, there is summer camp, or there is winter camp for children. Oh, yeah, I want to admit my daughter for this course. So, can you give me the details? You are not at all going to join just for practice and improving your, developing your network. You are doing that. Then the fourth basket, you should be mindful, you should be watchful about your resources to
Okay.
gain, to gather knowledge.
And that
So
is
first,
you.
first, first basket, that's me. So that's your coaches, your videos, newspaper, books, news channels, podcasts, TED Talks. Many resources are there from
Yes, sir.
which you can gain knowledge. Once you have knowledge, you can practice. For practice, you can have network, and everything is in. Fourth basket, fill all the basket. Don't keep any basket empty. And the last basket is when you are talking, people say you keep talking, whether you are making mistakes, that is immaterial. But be watchful about the errors you are making. That might affect your reputation.
Okay.
Imagine, see, I am a coach of English Yaari, and I'm making a lot of mistakes. What will be my reputation? What will the learner think about me? Oh, this man, he claims that he's an English coach for the last 5 years and he is making a lot of mistakes. So imagine you are a coach, you are taking classes and you are making a lot of mistakes. Or you have been with English Yaari for the last 2, 3 years and you are making a lot of mistakes. So that will affect your reputation as a YouTuber, reputation as a learner, reputation as a teacher, as a coach, as a mentor, as a trainer. So you have to be watchful about that. How do you do that? Try to reduce your mistakes. Learn from your mistakes. You can make mistakes every day, but don't repeat the same mistakes again and again.
Yes, sir.
Right? So
Yes,
these
got
five baskets, always keep it full and try to practice, improve your network. Given a chance, just grab that chance and speak. So people used to ask me, what should I talk about? What is the topic I should take? So I said, you take any topic. So give me some example topics. So I asked him, you want to talk about Israel and Iran war? Oh no, I don't know. I don't know anything about that. Do you want to
Yeah.
know what is Donald Trump doing in America? People are fed up. You want to talk about that? No, I don't want. So I'm telling you and to anyone who is
So, sir,
struggling
is
to,
it possible to talk about any topic? Is it possible?
you don't need a topic at all. You
Okay.
take a word in English.
Yes.
Okay, I give you a word, a simple word. You know the meaning, but
Hmm.
imagine there is a person, maybe your housemaid, totally unpardonable. She doesn't know the meaning of who is enemy. Talk about, you teach her the word enemy. Talk about the word enemy. Can you
Okay.
talk?
Uh, you know
Who is
what?
an enemy? Who is an enemy?
Enemy means our enemy is a person who does not love us, who wants something critical or very difficult in our life, or who want to spoil our life also, or
Keep
who
talking.
wants
Keep
to kill us. Okay.
you can talk for 1 minute, 2 minutes. Mhm. Give some examples.
Hmm. So you know what? One day, like I was learning English in an NGO for 4 months, where I used to go with my childhood friend. I used to go with her. So I used to feel like she's my loved ones, and I can share anything with her. So I used to share my financial problem with her. And one day, she talked about my financial condition among so many classmates, and at that day I realized she's not my friend, she's my enemy. So I will never trust her. And in this way we can get the hint who is enemy and who is your loved ones. So you can see so many relatives in your family. Some of them must be your enemies, and some of them must be your well wishers. Because if you are suffering with any problem in your life, if they are ready to help you, if they are calling you, if they are asking you, that means they are your well wishers. If you are purchasing new things, if you are buying, if you are purchasing car, if you are buying anything, if that person doesn't like your status, then doesn't call you anymore, doesn't ask you, doesn't
He may be
wish you,
jealous of
doesn't,
you, jealous of
yeah,
you.
so that means that person is your enemy, because he does not want to see you happy anymore. So that is called enemy. And we can see so many enemies, unknown enemies also. We don't know who is that person, but they want to harm us when we go on road. So sometimes we indirectly touch us. You know, sometimes they abuse us, and sometimes we don't know what is the problem. Sometimes they start like saying anything, and any like bad words, or any slogan or anything. So that means that is also an enemy. If any politician is not working properly, or he is making the most of government money, that is also our enemy, because he is not there to help us. He is making the most of everything. He is making her own money. He is making her like life, or his life, or he's buying everything. So that is also kind of enemy, because he's not helping anymore. And there are, we are
Enmity need not be only between two individuals. It can be between two countries. Like
countries
India
also.
and Pakistan, they are not friendly countries. We
Yeah.
always say Pakistan is our enemy.
Hmm.
Iran says Israel is their enemy. So this enmity can be between two countries, two groups, two religions. No, there can be two religion. It can be between caste. Two castes can be enmity, can be there,
Wow,
right?
sir, you made
So,
it very simple.
where
You made it very simple.
so people think that if you want to talk on a given word, you can talk for 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. And now you had a good start. You refined it in a better way. Now you have to elaborate different phases of that word, different uses of that word, and give examples like Pakistan is an enemy country. Like if someone has gone to our enemy country, the government has a rule that they can confiscate their properties. There are many during 1947 and partition time. Many people from India migrated and crossed the borders
Border of
over to
Pakistan.
Pakistan. So
Hmm.
those people were considered as the enemy of our country, and their land and other property were confiscated. Man, government grabbed that property. In our office, you can find your enemies. Those people
Hmm.
are jealous of you. In our neighborhood, we can. In our apartments, most of the people need not be very friendly to you. They hate you. They hate you. That hatred can someday it can be converted to into enmity, and they always think about negative about you. They
Yeah.
never take care of your or you to any good thing happening. They can't anything good happening to you. So
Yes.
one word you're talking.
Okay,
The
sir.
opposite word, friendship. You can
Friendship.
talk about friendship.
Hmm.
Friendship between people, individual, groups, colleagues, friendship between cousins, relatives, countries. So one word you take. So the beauty of such speech is like you learn that word. You know how to use that word. Then small topics you can take. For example, a memorable visit to a beach. Have you visited beach?
See,
Beach,
no,
seaside. Never.
never.
You've never been to a beach? Come
I have
on,
never been to
Mansi.
the beach.
So can you imagine and say something about a beach? Maybe you
Yeah,
have
I
seen
can
it
imagine. I
in a
haven't
movie.
been to visit.
You
I
want to
haven't
visit
been
it.
to visit.
Come to
Hmm.
Chennai, the longest beach in Asia, Marina Beach. The
Oh,
longest.
I have heard. There are many
Marina.
stones, I think
Ma-
so. Yes, sir.
huh?
There are many
Song?
stones. There are many stones.
Stones?
Stones. Yes.
In the
No?
Marina Beach?
Yeah, I think no.
No. So your experience of visiting that beach, you can talk. Okay, your experience of visiting a zoo.
Okay.
Have you visited a zoo?
Many times.
Many times. What was your experience? When it
First
was
time,
from the school, from the school.
no. For the very first time, I went to the zoo with my parents, with my uncles. So
Mhm.
that was very scary for me because I was standing in front of the cage of the lion, and he was roaring, and I scared after hearing him, and then after I decided I will not go
So that
anymore.
means you
And
could
then
not
after
enjoy your first visit. It was not at all enjoyable. You were
yeah, it
scary. It
was
was really,
horrible. It's
really
scary.
scary. You were really
Hmm.
worried, and you wanted to get back. You wanted to get out of the zoo.
Yes.
Was there
Exactly.
anything you enjoyed, like feeding these animals? Somebody might have, like lion, they might have given a piece of meat, throw it to the cages, and they go and eat it. Was it a a scene worth watching? Feeding these voracious animals?
But we should not feed anything
No,
to
no, you
them.
are not feeding. But
Okay, they
sometime
feed.
at the
Yeah,
feeding
they
time,
can be
some
enjoyed.
people,
I feel it.
they are so daredevil. They enter the cage of the lion,
Yeah,
tiger, and they take them, give them a shower, clean the cage, and feed them. So all these are beautiful sight. I
and
love these
beautiful and
kind of
risky also.
experience. Mainly the person was so brave, bold, a daredevil
That
person. We
can
can't
do this.
even think of just
Going
touching
there.
that animal or just stepping into that cage.
Hmm.
Whereas this person is entering and doing everything.
Hmm. It could be
Hippopotamus,
so way.
elephants, tiger, lions. You can see a pride of lion. What is the
Yes.
pride of lion? Call
Pride
it
of
as
life.
collective now. A
Okay.
pride of. So while journeying deep inside the jungle, we saw a pride of lions
Right.
resting under a tree. A pride. So that means it's a collective now,
Hmm.
right? Right. So sometime we go to the river or in the beach, you can see a school of fish swimming in the water. School of fish.
Group of fishes.
Squad
School of fish.
group of fish. So you can use the word, I saw a group of lions. I saw a group of lions resting under a tree. But
Okay.
imagine if you say, I saw a pride of lions.
Yes.
So
It
group
sounds
is
good.
also correct. So that pride shows your knowledge about the common. My
Hmm.
God, in the backyard of a house, there was an army of ants.
Yes. Um,
आर्मी ऑफ एंट्स, छोटा छोटा चीटियां, उसको बोलते हैं आर्मी ऑफ एंट्स.
of
So whenever you get time, try to learn the collective now,
collective noun. Yes, sir. Sure.
right? So every day you should be learning something so that your bucket number one will be always filled and filled and filled. And do you think the learning process will end one day? Oh, I have
No,
learned everything. Never.
no, no. Never. It can
Never.
be never end.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So, have you had any experience of an adventure sports like
Hello.
paragliding?
Hello.
Have you had Have you had any experience of any adventure sports? Roller coaster, skydiving, para jumping,
Yes.
anything which normal people are scared to do? Have you done that? Have you
Yes,
done that?
I have done that, and
Oh,
after doing that, I was feeling so scared. Why I did that? It could be so risky. I
which
don't know
one?
the name of that.
What did
That
you do?
was in this shape, and two-sided chair was there, and there was
Roller coaster.
roller coaster. That was
Roller
very
coaster.
very dangerous.
You feel
I
like
did
I
that
want
for
to
the
get out of. I Earlier I was also very scared to do that.
hmm.
Recently, when I was in the US, I went there and I saw one of the toughest roller coasters. 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
Okay.
Boom, boom,
My
boom,
God.
boom. So I told my daughter I want to try. So my daughter asked me, "Are you sure?" Yes, I want to try. Because my granddaughter, who is 4 years old,
Oh my
she
God.
will do she will do it 3 4 times. six
Hmm.
minute ride again, again, again. So I thought, what will happen? Nothing. So I'm watching many people taking the ride, and I never thought of I can do that. See, all these things, if you do it once, even public speaking, you do it once,
Hmm.
then you would like to do it
Did you
again
do
and
that?
again. Which one? Oh
Did you
yeah,
do
then
that?
I did it two
Oh my.
times. Oh,
Oh
nothing.
God.
Now I have to do skydiving.
Oh my God.
I will be on a flight at
Hmm.
maybe 4,000, 5,000 feet. They will open the doors and I have to jump down.
That is very scary.
There will be parachutes and I will
Hmm.
touch down within like 1 or 2 minutes. I'll be on the surface. I want to do that. So why I'm telling that, like this is an experience. People, you have to bite the bullet. You
Yes.
have to bite the bullet one day. How long you will say, I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared to talk in English, I'm scared of public speaking. One day you have to take the plunge. You have to come out of your comfort zone. Then you will,
Hmm.
yes, I could do that. I could speak. I could be a public speaker. I could address 50 to 100 people. I could stand and talk to them.
But I have lots of knowledge, but when I speak, I am unable to use that knowledge. Like so many phrases,
Because
idiom, I already know so many things. But while
because
speaking, I
you're
do not remember.
yes, that is your recall memory is not sharp.
Yes,
You,
sir.
if I say that word, I use that word like, wow, you are so glamorous, you're so stunning, you're so gorgeous.
Then I can
Okay,
remember that.
you know that when I talk, I know this word. But when it is time for you to use and talk in your normal conversation, it doesn't come because your audio memory is sharp. When you are reading that, you will see, oh, stunning, glamorous, beautiful,
I know
gorgeous,
that.
delicious, palatable, delectable, all these words you know. But when it's time for you to speak and using these words, it doesn't come in a natural way. So, what is lacking is your recall memory, you are lacking. So, you are learning a lot of phrases, lot of idioms, and you are in a hurry to learn more and more and more. So, you are filling your basket to the first basket, but you have to fill the second basket by utilizing that words, that vocabulary. So, one day, so can you tell me one new word you learned recently?
Recently, I learned pristine,
Pristine, pristine, pristine. Pristine means very
pristine,
nice, very clear, immaculate,
good condition.
impeccable, very good condition. In a pristine